Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Queen's Wish. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we advance in... What's the name of this place? Ganelspan. I was trying to remember the name. I think we're gonna have to fight those guys over there. Just a hunch. Not a hinge. What the heck? Hinge. Yeah, they're very upset about life. They're not very happy about this. That is a shame. I really was expecting to be able to not kill them, really. Let's see if I can kill you there. Unlikely, though, it may be. That is a kill. That is an evasion. That is a stun on our, what's it, Mario? That's right. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Let's go with Time Warp. Let's also step back. That's gonna show you not to mess with my mage. Slowed. Okay, it's pretty good. And also not mage. That was not a mage. I'm gonna need to move you up here. Let's get you right there. Hopefully we'll have line of sight. We do have line of sight, so you burn, baby, burn. Okay. We're not sped up anymore, and Terrence is taking damage. Okay, that slow was mostly pointless. And we got Cleaves. Just bad news. Yeah, that slow was really pointless. Let's see. Bull Rush on your face. You know what? You know what? No. No, that's not happening. Let's try... Oh. Yeah, let's try and really stay back here. So we need to walk. We need to walk, don't want to attack. Okay, so yeah. We're just gonna stay back there because I really am not sending my mage into the enemy. Mostly because there's a lot more of them than I thought there were. So, let them come. Okay. Yes. Fear. Very beautiful, lovely fear. My favorite. Let's see. I need to walk. We can survive that. That is a critical for 39. Not that great, actually. Let's go ahead and get poison in there. That'll teach ya. Evasion on the hedge wizard over there. Fortunately, I got a little bit of bacon on the hedge wizard over there as well. What happened? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Something happened here. I was looking over here and down here because you need to. Yeah. Okay. Evasion there. Not too bad. We have a little bit of movement here. Let's see if I can kill you before you show up. Yes. Okay. So you are going to be a bit of a problem. That's another evasion. Then let's see. Let's do a bull rush right there. It doesn't work. Well, yeah, whatever. If it doesn't work, I'm not really gonna work myself up too hard. Okay. That is, what is that? Blessing. Okay. That's bacon. Oh, you're slow. You don't have ranged weapons. I think they only have the one. I think they can only throw one spear at a time. Or, you know, per combat or something. Oh. We have shades. Oh, no. That's just how this game does. It's just shades forever. Okay, so those decided to come after me. But I don't know where they came from. That is a shame. They come in and close the door behind them? I don't like that. No. The fog and rain is as thick as ever. However, the Ganel warriors seem to think that they have detected you. You hear shouting and the clash of swords against shields to the east. I'm not sure what is happening. How do they think that they have detected me? What is happening? If they think they have detected me, I can only assume that they haven't detected me? That's probably the answer to that zany line. Is that they haven't detected me, but they have detected something. Why wouldn't you just say they are fighting something, but not you? Which is what is happening. Okay, block damage there. Not too shabby. This is a good opportunity for us to go with Battle Frenzy. This is also a good opportunity for us to go with Fireball. Look at how many there are. Bacon. Okay, that's pretty good. I could go back there. That probably would be a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that, especially because this stuns people. Apparently, I can't go back there. Okay, that's a stun. That is a bush, but that doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and get a bull rush over there as well. That way, whirlwinds are going to happen. And look at me pronouncing it properly. I can't believe it. That's an invasion. Oh, look at them being idiots. They really should be geeking my mages. And they are geeking my mages, as it turns out. Well, I can make my serpent, or your serpent, love me. No, I can't, actually. Yeah, well, we'll worry about that in a little bit. Whirlwind. That is, indeed, how that works. Let's just attack you. If I can get the serpent to join me, that would be good. Let's get another whirlwind. Gonna hit you there. Everybody dies. And I think we might not need... Should have attacked the serpent. That'll show me. That'll show me. Haste and an attack. And poison resisted. Ah, well. Oh, well. Many bad things. Should have switched to melee. It doesn't happen. Or it doesn't matter, I should say. So, down you go. We got a vulnerable there for Mario. Mario, it's good. It's fine. We don't mind that. There's a lot of them up there, though. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. Let's just keep attacking the closest to us. Mostly because that is the easiest way for our melee fighters to actually get into the battle. And that way we don't distribute damage across multiple enemies. Which is usually not, well, it's a risk. It's not necessarily a bad idea. But unless you're building up to a big AoE attack or something like that, it doesn't really matter. And right now we are building up for a big heal AoE rather than anything else. Then we're touching the touched. They're magic. They're touched by magic. And then they go. Okay, get everybody over here. Press space and whatnot. There we go. And then select you for a healing wave. That's reasonable. And normal healing. How much energy? 3 energies. We got 3 energies back. That's pretty good. That's pretty awesome, actually. Okay, what does this chest have for me? A mage's symbol. This is +3 magical damage. That is actually amazing. I might not use it, but I might. Well, it's not amazing. Oh yeah, it is amazing. I mean, it's pretty good. It's +3 damage. It's a +1 over our previous. It's okay. It's just that, you know, it should be +3%. Actually, it shouldn't, because it would be less damage. It should be a lot. It should be percentage based. So you emerge from the narrow swamp path north of Ganelspan. You have a way through. It's the narrow swamp path north of Ganelspan. Eventually, you will need to find a way to get your army through here. As you pass, the Ganel warriors still in the fort make obscene gestures at you. Another armed band is waiting for you north of Ganelspan. They are not... There's so many Ganelspans in Ganels. They are... Ganels. They are not clad in the green and black of the Ganels. Their weapons are sheathed. And we got a bunch of experience. A hulking warrior of the swamps is waiting for you. He is looking at you with expected contempt, but also an open curiosity. Don't open your curiosity at me, please. I really am not... No, please don't do that. I don't want... No. Definitely don't. He has never seen a Havenite before. That's why he's opening his curiosity at me. He almost expects... And by the way, if you don't understand why I'm joking about opening the curiosity, is because an open curiosity implies that a curiosity is an object. I mean, it doesn't forcibly imply that, but it is not how you say that. You say and open curiosity without the n. So it's just that's poorly written. He has never seen a Havenite before. He almost expects you to grow wings and fangs or breathe poison gas. I do that though, or something. He steps forward and gives an awkward bow. I am Bjaran of the Brock clan. The young man's speech is nervous and halting. Brackdawn Conqueror sent me of Chinde, the city Chinde. He also wears a sash. It is black and red, stained by swamp slime. You aren't wearing Ganel colors. He looks down at the sash and self-consciously rubs at one of its stains. It is a futile effort. No, I'm of the Brock clan. It's different. Anyway, we send a message. Okay. He frowns and looks down at the mud. Brackdawn Conqueror speaks for the Brock clan. He asks you to come north to Chinde and meet with him. He assures you safe travel on the roads to here and a warm welcome. I accept Brackdawn Conqueror's invitation. He nods. My message is given. Brackdawn Conqueror will be happy to hear your response. I will return to Chinde. His force turns and marches away. The Ganels curse their backs as they depart. I wonder what obscene... They were just doing, like, crotch chops. That's the obscene gestures that they were doing. They were doing crotch chops. If you don't know what a crotch chop... crotch chop. That's how it's pronounced, I think. I think I know what it is. I might be saying it wrong. But yeah, that's pretty obscene. That's obscene enough for the gestures that they might be doing. I wonder what other obscene gestures there would be. Certainly not the birdie, considering the birdie is a very European, real-world sort of thing. Although not exclusive to Europe. But it is mostly centered there. Why? How? And also 21st century. Not 21st, but 20th. Actually... I have read about the birdie. Specifically because I was trying to figure out why it's called birdie in English. Because it doesn't have a similar name in Portuguese. Some regions of the country have a specific name for it. But here where I live, we just call it dicks, really. It's just, you know, give people dicks. That's literally how we say that. Well, not in English. Well, obviously, we speak Portuguese. But that's how it goes. Although that is not the accepted term. But that's because Porto isn't the capital of Portugal. Otherwise, that would be the accepted term for Portuguese to say. You give people dicks. You get your... I'm talking about the birdie, by the way. Get your first good look at the northern Ucat. It is very different from the south. Far safer for a start, even though it's farther north. It's warmer. There's... Why would... Well, because everybody knows that the further north you go, the colder it gets. Because everything is in the northern hemisphere, including in fantasy settings that, for all I know, don't even have a round planet. Because, you know, we don't know that for this setting. There's less mist. No signs of haunting. It's still muddy and miserable, but the earth is more fertile. To the north, you see a large town, surrounded by... It must be really hot in there. Surrounded by farmlands. You are closer to the true Ucatish centers of power and wealth. You aren't in the provinces anymore. If you are to make... I'm always in the provinces. This is the provinces of Haven. If you are to make the Ucatish your vassals, this is where the battle will be fought. And also there's some people. Come here! A patrol of Ucatish swamp runners is watching the road. When they see you, they approach and plant their barbed spears in the peat. I think I'm pronouncing it properly there. Their leader approaches. She says, "Greetings, Prince of Haven. I am an envoy from the Brock, and we wish you peace. We have been sent with a message for you." These guys have messages for days. The soldiers on this side of the fen are different. They are peaceful. Most of the soldiers we found down south were peaceful as well. You aren't afraid of an attack. I wasn't afraid of an attack either. However, they're looking at you with sullen hatred. it's like they despise you for some reason. I wonder what it could be. The game certainly hasn't talked about it at all at length and made me ramble about it at all. But they aren't bothered enough to do anything. Is everything all right? The soldiers look away. The envoy says, "Of course, Havenite. The Ukatish are used to intruders. You will use us and have contempt for us, and we will withstand it. We can still do business." It's important to note that looking away, I was sort of being facetious in regards to the obscene gestures that they were doing, because of course the game is talking about giving us a birdie. It's just, that doesn't work in a fantasy setting, because the birdie is not an inherently obscene gesture. It's like obscene words don't, like, if you don't know what their language is. If you don't know what their language is, they could be saying an obscene word at you if they say pennies, or they could not, and could be talking about money. Because it's the difference between the Portuguese pennies and the English pennies. It's exactly that. And there's other things like isn't Croatian like peach? Peach in English is a word, and then if it's Croatian, it's another. And, that's feta, for example, that would be, I'm saying all the swear words, I have no idea what they mean. Actually, I think I know what feta means, maybe. I don't know what peach means. But in Finnish? No, Swedish, I believe. In Portuguese, it just means it's a stripe or a streamer. What is how would you say that in English? Like a ribbon. Ribbon is what the feta means in Portuguese. But anyway, the gestures are very culturally based. You can be saying the same thing, or you can be speaking the same language, I should say, and have different gestures that mean different things. And when it comes to looking away, they could be insulting us, because it's pretty easy to conceive of a culture where breaking eye contact is a sign of disrespect. It's also very conceivable to conceive of. Very possible to conceive of cultures where breaking eye contact is a sign of submission, or a sign of submission, I should say. Mostly because that's how monkeys work, and humans, and there's a lot of body language that is similar. I think it is for monkeys. I'm not sure. For cats, for example, it's very different. If they break eye contact from you, well, actually, it's complicated, but it could mean that they feel comfortable next to you. That's why they close their eyes when they're next to you. At least as far as I know, anyway. If they like you and they close their eyes when looking at you, that means that they're comfortable enough to not be watching you every moment, you filthy human. Cats. Anyway, but still, I don't know why I know why I'm rambling about this. It's not like this is them looking away. I know why I'm rambling, because the game is not telling me what this means, and it should. Is the game what the game should say here is they look embarrassed, or they look at you with disdain, or the game should interpret what is going on and not tell me that they look away. Basically, is what it should say. It also would make for better, I think, for more interesting writing, because that's just more interesting when you tell me what they're feeling, or how at least how my character perceives them. As it is, like, I don't think this works as well. Anyway, this is all because they were giving me the birdie, and then anthropology, ladies and gentlemen, anthropology. So let's see. Of course, Havenite, the contempt. Yeah. Where are you from? Chinde, to the north. What is the message? Our master, Bracton Conqueror of Chinde, invites you to dine with him at the Hall of Brock Clan. All of that for things that I knew already. Good job. I really need to stop rambling about this game. At least I'm not rambling about the same thing again. So yay for that, hopefully. Anyway, we are obviously not going to Chinde. We're going over there, because I'm scared of Chinde, for one. And so should you be scared of Chinde, because I will ramble. You meet a band of Ukatish warriors. They're not city folk, instructed by their masters to leave you be. They're dirty and uncouth louts. Apparently, the city folk are not dirty and uncouth louts, contrary to what we've seen already. Residents of the remote lands. They show you no courtesy. One of them snarls. These are Ganal lands. We don't want haven here. You should have listened to our message to the east. We see you again, and we'll take care of you for good. Oh no, they're attacking me! Oh no, that was the other we see you again and we'll take care of you for good. No, it's, we've gone over this. I don't respect you at all. I will kill you all in the face. Because even though they're doing this in self-defense, tough luck. Outside Fort Darkfen, you find a huge canvas tent. A giant sign in front reads, quote, Haven's Way Recruitment Center. It's very official. A short line of dirty, surly Ukatish warriors, swamp runners, and general miscreants wait their turn to go inside the tent. So, there's two ways of interpreting what general miscreants means. Either you're interpreting it as non-specific miscreants, which is weird and dumb. You wouldn't think of it like that. But in this case, it might be the best way to interpret this, because the other way of interpreting it is that Ukatish warriors, swamp runners, and those two in specific are miscreants. They're specific miscreants, whereas the rest are just general miscreants. And yeah, that's what's being said. A short line of Ukatish warriors. They are miscreants. They're also swamp runners. They're also miscreants. And there's other miscreants. And they're all waiting their turn to go inside the tent. And I'm going to cut to the front, me who isn't a miscreant, of the line and go inside. Once inside, you are greeted by a fit, older woman. She wears the crisp, clean uniform of a sergeant of Haven. A baton, I think is how it's pronounced, is stuck under her arm. She stares at a line of 3 Ukatish warriors, the smallest of which is twice her size. At your entry, 2 of them turn about confused. The third remains silent and still. With her baton, or baton? Whatever. She taps the chest of the still one. You'll do the rest out. She pivots to stand at attention and clicks her heels together sharply. The lone remaining Ukat warrior imitates her. She says, Sergeant Major Roberta Draper, retired, Haven's Way, agent for the Ukat region. How may I serve my prince? I don't know what kind of accent this is, but it is her accent. What's a retired sergeant doing here? You're lucky you're not a viscount, otherwise I would strip you of your ranks. She clicks her heels again, whatever that means. I know about clicking your tongue, but whatever. I'm too old for the army and too young to enjoy retirement. Haven's Way hired me to select army recruits. Why are Ukatish warriors waiting outside? She snaps, this time, not clicking, her heels together before answering. They are waiting to be evaluated for recruitment by the Haven Army, my prince. How does the Haven Army know which ones you recommended? She turns to the swamp runner. What did I tell you happens if you lie about my evaluations? Stopping, he says, crisply. She turns to you and smiles. See, it's a remarkably accurate system. This feels like insubordination, really. Towards me. But anyway, why would an Ukat warrior want to join our army? She snaps her heels together. It is most likely our providing of fine food, equipment, and the best military training in the known world. There is also curiosity. They're known to have their curiosities out and about. Some want to see the world beyond the Ukat, or boredom. There is no bad reason, my prince, as long as they do their duty to Haven. So what are you looking for in a recruit? Strength of spirit and dutiful obedience. What's the Haven's Way, by the way? I thought it was like a tavern or something, the way she talked about it. The Haven's Way Society represents the Haven ideal. She doesn't elaborate further when you ask what the ideal is. I will recruit locals on behalf of the Haven Army. For every adequate recruit I find, I earn a small commission for myself. How many of those you recommend are actually accepted by our army? All of them. I have never failed. Is it really that important to get vassals to fight for us? Haven is a small nation. It's just a huge empire. We don't have enough warriors to make the whole world submit. Only recruiting warriors from our vassals enables us to prevail. This casts serious doubt into what the game has said before, that Haven doesn't have armies. And it has, basically they have, special forces. It really casts serious doubt. I'll be going. It was the greatest honor to be visited by you, my prince. The sergeant major returns to evaluating and shouting at recruits. Well, that was an encounter. Anyway, we're out of time for the day, so we're going to explore the rest and go to our base up there in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Queen's Wish. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.